Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome back to my Let's Play of Europa Universalis 3 Divine Wind as England. Now, in the last episode we had our little war with France. To be honest, at this point in the game, how easy that particular war was, the game sort of gets at me that, how comes we can't just annex them? There should be some sort of... I can understand, normally not being able to just, steamroll over, but if you've completely wiped out their army, when you are at that 100% war score, it's almost a case of, well, I don't care how big you are, how can you say no to anything that I suggest? Anyway, I noticed as I stopped the last episode that I actually have too many magistrates again, and we will need an infamy dude now. I believe we will get rid of... which tab is it? I think inflation is still stupidly high. Yep. And it's only going down due to him, so we really need to keep him. I like the diplomat, because I believe that actually affects the infamy. No. The diplomatic skill, I guess, only adds to the... when dealing with the actual foreign people, not for the other stuff that diplomatic skill does. I think I will probably get rid of the army tradition guy, although I really like, that extra morale. But it's going to be a case of... actually, who's been active the longest? Now, I'll get rid of the diplomatic skill, because he's easier to get back. Just need a lot of cultural tradition, whereas the other guy needed army tradition as well, so... And we're not far off the... Oh, and I didn't start a timer. I'll be back shortly. And back again. What was I on with? Yes, more paintings, but we'll support the school of... support the Florentine school as well. Always good to have them ones running in the background. Oh, that was a lot. 1, 2, 92. I think I'll actually wait for some more magistrates now. I forgot that used so many. Yeah, we'll wait. I want the best chance of getting the best one. I think a couple of months without one is probably worth it to say how much the other one's going to be worth. Now, a comment had mentioned about territories I have in the Holy Roman Empire, which is just these two, I think. Let me quickly switch back and forth. Yeah. It's these two here. Now I've not bothered taking them out because for one it would cost a magistrate. For two, I actually... oh, we do have bad relations with the Emperor. Oh, I was going to say I didn't think we did. But we'd lose prestige. The relations would get worse, and I don't know if there's a benefit to not being in. Now, it's a bit scary that the Holy Roman Empire has enacted all them decisions already, but I think that's happened because all my wars with Burgundy, I believe they've instigated, so the Holy Roman Emperor wouldn't come in. All my wars with France has meant that they haven't been declaring war on the Empire. I don't believe... Oh no, Spain's made an inroad into it, so they've had some people declaring on, the states within side. But I guess in general, not having France and Britain attacking it, it's led to, Bohemia's growing into a C shape, but that must have been able to defend off and deal with the wars and such what. So they must have been raking up the authority. Anyway, also, I'm thinking that the crusade will be against the Mamluks again, just to free the... Oh, they're no longer Christian. just to free the Holy Lands, because it's a brilliant little modifier to have. I was also thinking of maybe taking Byzantium, but it looks like Byzantium's actually grown a little. I thought that had Corfu, but obviously that's Corfu up there. Not 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 tons, but they're doing all right, so I'm going to leave them alone. But I still like the idea of getting the Holy Lands, and when I can, I will actually probably look down and a quick crusade in Africa here, because somebody mentioned about them having gold. I like the idea of getting the gold, but I don't like the idea of the African provinces in general because they're just worth nothing. I mean, I'm actually gonna Judea's a 5, so that's acceptable. Sidon a 5, that's acceptable. Beirut a 6. I think the coastal ones in Egypt are okay. A 7. But as you get inland, yeah. There's Damascus. Damascus is still good. Actually, if this is better than I thought, fair enough, these ones aren't very good. Gaza, no. I'm thinking maybe aim for this coast here plus Damascus, call it the new Holy Land, and is there any other provinces that are worthwhile? 6. Oh, that's obviously the capital, I'm not going to be able to take that. Maybe another little section here. I mean, there's no point me taking vast swathes of useless provinces, because I think all it'll do is actually make me harder to research. And I'll fall behind, which I'm not terribly good at the minute anyway. I mean, I'm sort of on the level of the Mamluks this time, which is going to be better than being as far behind as what I was. Oh, nice to see the Knights are doing well. But yeah, I'm thinking maybe Crusade. We have this army here, which will need reinforcing, and I think I'll take up to being a full standard one. Do we have military accessing? Oh, impossible. And it looks like the Spanish are also heading out that way. So I want to try and get the Holy Land before the Spanish do. Also, Holy Wars don't lead to much infamy, so I can't believe I've done nothing. It's so far in. But Holy Wars don't have much infamy, and I can't really war and take infamy at the moment because I have close to my limit. Anyway, let's actually get the game started. I remember to use the spacebar. Look, my mouse is nowhere near it there. Revolt, which is going to be dealt with. Let's see, and oh, all my armies are unsorted, aren't they? That's 5 and 10, I believe, for the 15-sized army. My the new model army of a slightly larger one. I was suggested to build because all my armies were a bit too small, but I think that might be one reason why I've managed to avoid the war exhaustion, just purely because very rarely am I in any situation where I have enough to get attrition. And that seems to be where I tend to get my war exhaustion because I don't realise it and it just builds up. You just check 15, 20. See, all these provinces that could take a larger army, but 10 there is fine. Let me just have a quick look at my... This is probably going to be a longer recording session. It's one reason why I'm taking a longer look at the start. Let's see, which one is it? Supply limit map mode. Yeah, it looks like all these yellow provinces can't actually support a 15-strong army. I don't think any of them go below 10. So it could just to be, I could watch out where I'm putting my sodding units. But the 10 army is someone where I don't have to think about where I'm placing them. It's just fine anyway. You two are both alright, so the 15 both, so that's fine. And I don't even get 15 in Crete. Ooh. I have military access in roads. See, and that's only 13, so I'd get exhaustion standing in there as well. It's a bit early, but I've got plenty of spies and plenty of money, so I'm going to infiltrate the administration in Cairo. and see if we can't work out whether it's worthwhile. Perfect, succeeded and was not discovered. And probably back onto a normal map mode now. Do they have any army at all? It all must be dealing with the Timurids. So now actually looks like a good time to go. You can carry 15 regiments. There's 15 regiments sat there waiting for you. I can use you as a sieging army. I just scatter you about, and 15 to deal with whatever turns up, and hopefully that's enough time to get back and pick up the next army of 15. These just armies of 10 and less over here, isn't it? Yeah. Well, that sounds like the plan. And obviously when we get the more magistrates we will get the infamy guy, because we're going to need him. Oh, and I guess I might not be taking Savoy, seems that it's already falling. Spare no expense. I've already got too much inflation anyway, but might as well try and catch up on the land tech. That was dealt with in Reykjavik. How's my ships? I could do with putting in actually. 2 months. Yeah, it was dealt with. Oh, we need to actually go. You know, time passing is probably a good thing. Oh, they're already healed. A 98% one of them, but that's fine. And do we start in the north and work down? Oh wait, they've actually got an army there. And 7,000, it doesn't look that much. I'm always going to have to be watching out for them swooping around the sides here. For a short time I'll take some attrition. And I'll get a second army of 15 there as well. Ready for when I declare. And if I would have remembered to press spacebar, that could have saved us a lot of time. If I'm going to go down the... Oh, I can't anyway. I'm sure it was there a second ago. I was going to say, if I'm going to go down the crusading route, should I go for Defender of Faith? But obviously it's disappeared now anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay, that's you placed. You need to come back to the Bay of Ladok or whatever it is. You need a leader. Yeah. Cornwallis. And mentioning Byzantium. Yes. Come on, you purples. And you purples. Two Sicilies joined. I think I might have mentioned that in the last episode. I'm surprised at how well some people are doing. Although Castile's had one of its provinces occupied by... That's not good, Castile. You're letting the side down. Yep, you're in the ship. If you come over here... Actually, what are our relations like? If we declare war, holy war... Oh, if the Ottomans come in, that could be annoying. Yemen, Oman, not bothered. And Buron. We're actually allied with the Ottomans. And out of our allies... Oh, we don't have any allies, do we? I know somebody said I always go back to them, but... Austria? No. Hungary, you wouldn't be a bad one to have in case the Ottomans come in. Unlikely. Impossible. Impossible. I'm sensing a pattern here. Byzantium's at war with the Ottomans, and they seem to be winning. This is probably a waste of a spy, but I want to see what's going on with that war. Ah, they're dealing with the Timurids as well. And that's where some of the Mamluks' armies are. So yeah, it's almost certain that the Ottomans will come in on the war. Because how can you not when your enemy's already defending when that person's already defending your homeland? You hunt rebels. And they're sat there taking attrition. Go down to the dock with him, but then you can stay there. Ship's almost there. I'm guessing Castile wouldn't, yeah. So it might have been another port in the storm, but they won't let me have it. Oh, let's declare war then. Holy war? Yep. I'll click the call allies, but I don't have any of them. And that is the end of the episode, so I will leave it with us teetering on the edge of war. In the next episode we will be going to avenge the people who died in our first crusade. Anyway, as always, I would like to thank you for watching, and say goodbye. Goodbye.